One, two, three, chat. One, two, three, chat.
Happy
Oh my.
Happy Tuesday, guys. Happy Tuesday, guys.
Happy Gilmore?
Happy Tuesday.
Remember that was a
Happy
movie?
Tuesday.
Remember when Adam Sandler had a career?
He still has a
For, like,
career.
a
He
while?
still has a career.
Oh,
career.
come.
Are you
What
crazy?
career?
Are you crazy? Plus,
Name the last two movies. And don't call Gems. What was that Gem one?
Uncut Gems. Uncut Gems.
Uncut Gems.
Hold on.
Hold on.
Let me cut you off. Let me cut you off real quick because his new one on Netflix is his highest. His Rotten Tomatoes score is his highest rated Adam Sandler film of all time.
When does Rotten Tomatoes score matter anymore?
They just revealed.
Apparently
They just
now,
revealed that like they've been
because-
paying people or something.
Yeah, people have known about this for years. The new Fiona and Cake Adventure Time is 100% on Rotten Tomatoes. No honest to God person is saying like, "Oh, this is 100%." Even if you like it, you're giving it like, "Oh, gotta mute that." That's some feedback I just took from the chat. Okay.
Even if you like it, you're giving it what?
Even if you like it, you're gonna give it like an 80%, 70%, because it's not the same as the previous show. And not every single person on this planet likes the new Fiona and Cake show.
Are you sure about that?
It's ridiculous. I'm sure about it. I don't like it. I mean, I don't vote on Rotten Tomatoes, but I don't like it, and I have my finger on the pulse. You know me. You know what I do with my life.
All I know, it's all you ever tell me is how much you love that show.
I've never mentioned this to you before. You're lying. All right, what are we starting with? Do you need for like kids' faces like this? How often do you just go off the cuff off of like in your head picture a face, and how often do you need like assistance from like models or images online? Because I know you showed like last time like there was a bunch of in the early sketches there was a bunch of like actors and stuff that you were using, and like your face like 100 times replaced, just constantly were doing your face. So like when you want to go back in and start changing people up, is that actually difficult, or are you at the point now where for a good amount of people you can just kind of wing it? Like you're like, I know human faces.
Both. I mean, for the storyboard, it's just sketching.
Mm-hmm.
And then afterwards we do our photo shoot. To kind of
Get faces. Like,
not even faces, but that's part of it. But because a lot of time could just be wasted. Just being like, oh no, that's not right. No, that's not right. Just trying to be purely inventive. So it's just nice to have reference. Nice to have reference to inspire. I mean, the thing is, a lot of times with photo references, it becomes like photos are very stiff. Like there are comics who just straight up use photos and draw over them. And it looks very stiff. And I recognize that. Kind of saw that. The people that I really admire and want to emulate. Or
would that still be considered rotoscoping, even for still images, or is that only when they do it for animation?
I think it's still considered that.
Considered.
Just curious. What happened since Snow White, dude?
Are they making it? Did I hear that they're making a new Snow White?
Yeah, I think so.
Honestly, Disney's just going through the gambit of just making every single thing new.
I mean,
every single thing live action, and I've yet to see one where I'm like, oh, I'm so glad that they did that. I'm so happy.
Did you see? I'm not gonna say it. I'm not gonna say it.
Wall-E live action.
I'm not gonna be in the.
It's just like you're not gonna bring up that debate.
I'm not gonna debate.
I think we could just generally say they're all pretty bad. They're not the best work. People didn't really show up.
Yeah, I mean, I guess Lion King wasn't really. Jungle Book really wasn't a live action. They like Jungle Book, not Lion King. Jungle Book, right?
Jungle Book wasn't
That
bad.
was like that
But
was
also,
one.
I
That
feel
was
like it
like
was
one of the
the
first ones.
And it was the novelty was interesting. But then since then, it just feels like everyone is even though like Aladdin made $1 trillion, and it was directed by Guy Ritchie,
Yeah, that was
which
a
I
weird
didn't
one.
know for years, and it blew me like,
That
what?
was a weird one.
Guy
Yeah.
Ritchie, my dude, interesting. A lot of tough Cockney like gangsters in that movie, I guess. Um, but yeah, yeah.
I had no idea. It's really interesting.
Everyone's
It's really
trying
interesting.
to. A lot of people are trying to break out of their shell. You know, like there's only
Break out of their
so
shell, make a
many gangster, heart of London type films you can make before you're just recycling. So
But I like them all. Just keep recycling. I feel like sometimes, yeah, maybe break out of your shell, but also sometimes it's just like,
but like as an artist,
I
like
would
it's got to be tiring.
yeah. But I don't think the way you break out of your shell is making an Aladdin movie.
When they give you a couple extra $1 million, you do.
Yeah.
When they say, "Hey, we'll give you $20 million to make Aladdin," you go, "You sure about that?"
Do I have to be dressed on stage? Do I have to
And I
behave
just-
myself? Because I'll do it.
I just do what I want, right? And like, yeah, like you saw King Arthur, right? And like, yeah, we saw it.
Wait, he did King Arthur?
Mhm.
Something just happened to Guy Ritchie, man. Like he made the Sherlock film. The first one, you're like, oh, this is pretty good, and the second one, you're like, this is pretty bad. And then since then, he's just kind of, I don't know. We miss you. Come
The
back
Gentleman
to us,
was
Guy
good.
Ritchie. Remember Snatch?
The Gentleman was good. Did you see The Gentleman?
I did not see the.
That's a
Gentleman.
good one.
I'll watch
I
it.
didn't.
I'll watch
I
it.
didn't care for the Statham one, the not prison guard, the money one.
Yeah, the one that felt like a B action film.
I didn't
like,
care for that, but that's kind of the only miss that I've had from him in the last, whatever. Hey, you know what? Speaking of Rotten Tomatoes, I really liked Revolver, right? You liked Revolver, didn't you?
I loved Revolver. Yes.
It's
Revolver's
rated
great.
terribly.
Yeah, if you look at films, I'm like these. I either I'm crazy and I have terrible taste, or every film that I like is like between 50 to 70% on Rotten Tomatoes, except for like the Criterion Classic movies, and then like all of these like flash in the pan, like quip action scene movies are like 98, 100, 92. There is no way in hell you're convincing me that a bunch of snotty people who are very like snobby about film, which is like classic for a film, aren't like putting up bad reviews. There's no way that they're that high. There's no way that Sally and Frank take their kids to like go see Doctor Strange 2 and like go like, oh, we have to go on Rotten Tomatoes after this and like review.
Well,
it.
Rotten
Like,
Tomatoes is. I mean, I guess there is an audience score, but for the most part, it's like what you see, what is advertised, the tomato meter or whatever. That's all approved critics.
But like now, the only critic I like anymore is what's his name, White. Something White. He basically hates all good movies and loves bad movies. And you can just kind of trust him.
Well, yeah, I mean that's kind of what you need to do, right? Is find like that. I guess now influencer market is what it is, but yeah, you need to find the.
But that was how it was also with like
enjoy.
Robert and yeah, that was also like Robert and Ebert.
Yeah.
Like that was the same thing then. Like I think you just got to find the voice that stands out because it's flooded so much with like how do they anticipate who's like a real critic? Is it just somebody who has a blog?
Right.
Like,
yeah, I don't know.
What do you go through? Because there's just so many reviews on there for these films where I'm like, I don't know this person. And like if you're just a little blogger out of your house trying to make money, like you're gonna take paydays. You're gonna take marketing departments like looking for people to write positive reviews, or they're just looking to write reviews, but they won't ask you to review again unless it's positive. Or pay you.
Yeah, it's marketing, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's part of the marketing campaign. Like no one really thinks that a critic is doing a like service to the film industry. They're doing it to sell papers or ads or whatever, and they're. Yeah, I don't know. It in a perfect world, like you would actually say what your opinion is, and you wouldn't be afraid to go against the grain. I think a lot of critics are like, the reason so many of them are positive now is one, so they can still get access to that studio's early release films, so they still have a job, and then after that, it's probably like, I don't know.
Views. It's probably also clicks and views. They probably
Yeah, they're afraid to stand against the grain because they don't want. Hold on.
Oh, you're gonna give him a plaid shirt? I specifically told you when you did this. I specifically told you that I don't want any children wearing plaid in my comic. You know what plaid does to me. You know my trauma relating to plaid.
There's a child in there.
Yeah, there are a bunch of children.
Hey, little buddy.
There he goes. There we go.
Okay.
Here he goes.
Absolutely.
Here he goes.
Is he gonna be one of these people? Oh my gosh. That one's kid.
I don't know what I was saying, but it wasn't important, I'm sure.
I just love the evolution that we took my grandmother with all the wires and stuff, and she's gonna be so shocked when she sees the completion of like her character. It's great. For people who don't know, who are watching the stream, that's my grandmother. That's her face. And she's the sweetest, smallest little woman you'll ever met. She's like, she says she's over 5 feet, but no, she's like 4 nothing.
4 foot nothing.
She barely knows how to use like a computer. She doesn't even know how to use a computer. Now she's like wired up, jacked into the system, leading the resistance.
I'll tell you one thing.
It's great.
She knows how to cook a good cat.
You can't even begin the joke. You can't even open up that inside joke. It doesn't. The explanation doesn't work. I don't even know why we have it personally, and you know.
Well, I get rid of the plaid.
Thank you, Gary. I really like being heard. I want to be known for my writing contribution to this is that there was no plaid, specifically this. And so when people read the comic, they're like, I really like the little scared girl who is not wearing a plaid shirt.
Do you want to rename the book? No plaid.
Mm-hmm. No plaid.
No plaid edition. And then there's another edition that's all plaid. Everyone's wearing plaid.
Everything's plaid. Everything has to be painted in plaid. It's overly plaid. You know, that would be a first time. Like that we'd break out. We'd break out.
We'd be huge in the plaid community.
We'd go viral.
The plaid subreddit.
Big fans. Like Midwest, they'd be all about it. Plaid and flannel, like everybody's wearing that, like big time.
Do people still wear plaid?
Yes. No, it stopped.
Is plaid in right now? I don't know if plaid's in right now.
Plaid.
What is
plaid is 100% is.
Nothing is always in.
Everything is always
I've never seen plaid go away.
If you find a picture of Billie Eilish wearing plaid, I'll believe you. But if you can't find a picture of Billie Eilish wearing plaid,
I've seen Billie Eilish wearing plaid all the time. In fact, her stage name used to be Platy Eilish. That's a bad joke, and I'm taking it back. Also,
is that true?
Changing the subject. Listen, we're not our best tonight. We're exhausted. We're drained.
We're exhausted. We're drained. No, there's no viewers.
That's fine.
Say anything we want. There's no rewinding allowed. Once it's out there, it's out.
Yeah.
It's like radio, it's like, you know.
And we all have faces for it. See, we'll just call it a regular Gary and Tony like mess around, featuring Will on the drums.
Everybody do the mess around. Who sings that song?
Johnny. What's his name? Isn't it that guy?
The guy.
That guy with the guitar. That guy with the guitar, you know, and he does the thing with his feet.
He might have sang that song at one point, but that's not the song that we're talking about.
Chuck Berry?
No.
Who did the song then?
Ray Charles.
John Candy. Oh.
No, he didn't.
It's a piano song. It's not a guitar-y song. It's a piano.
A piano song? No, that's not even a real instrument, Anthony. Check
Gary,
your facts.
Gary, tell me.
You come on stream.
Everybody, Gary, come on, look at me.
That's not even how you play the piano. Are you the smallest person in the world?
It goes like this. It goes like this. It goes like this. It goes like this.
No, he doesn't.
Yeah.
No, he's driving. He doesn't drive in it.
Yeah.
Pull up the music video.
The music. Pull up the music video. Everybody do the mess around. The song came out in like 1952.
Yeah. He had a music video.
There was no music videos in 1952.
He was on MTV. I've seen it. I've seen it, Gary. Don't look at me.
I want to pull up the video.
Don't do it, Gary. We can't afford the copyright strike.
You have to draw. We do not have the time. Like, you have to draw. We told you. You're not allowed to eat until you finish a panel.
What kind of hair do you want? What kind of hair do you want this guy to have? This kid.
Give him like something mangy.
Curls? You want to have curls?
Some curls. Maybe like would it be too much to give him the zoomer cut with like the curly and then the shaved sides, or it looks like a carrot top? You know what I'm talking about.
Come on, you just get it. Yeah. Just get it, Gary.
You've seen the zoomer head. It's in all the memes.
Does it go down like this? Does it go down like this in the back, or is it just straight up?
It's just straight. It's straight off. It's just like.
Like I kind of like that. I like that notch though. I like the notch.
You like that notch? You want to keep the notch.
Yeah.
This is tearing the group apart. I don't want a notch. I just want a circle on top, which is like curly hair, like perm hair on top of the circle, and then shaved on the sides. Do you have a curly hairbrush to make it super easy? How do you do that? You're like
a ramen, like a ramen hair?
Yeah. Is there a ramen rush? Yeah, it's ramen hair. If there were people in the chat, they would be like, "Oh yeah, we totally know that. That's so hilarious."
My cousin has ramen hair. Ha.
Yeah. And they say like no cap, bro.
Mm-hmm. No baseball caps.
Mm-hmm. That's not what it is. Did you know that word is from like the early 1900s?
Great.
Did you know that?
Yeah.
So how big are the curls?
It goes up to like look at my head, like up to here. They're like, "What's up?" And they like shake and it goes, "Choo choo choo choo." Yeah. This might go all in the trash because it's gonna look so obnoxious. Look up the style; it looks so obnoxious. It's a dumb style. It's like bleached tips. It's almost as bad as bleached tips. This is we're gonna give the kid on the right. We're gonna give the kid on the right bleached tips.
Bleached tips are in, dude.
They're not bad.
Yeah.
Don't even at me on this.
Well, maybe they're not in. They're not in. But what is in is just bleached, and then you just let it grow out, so it turns into bleached tips.
No. You're doing
it.
That's
joking.
Exactly it. That is exactly it.
It's
Gary.
not a joke.
Anthony, you're not gonna trick me again.
Dude, I went to Kohl's the other day to do an Amazon return, and the kid had a puka shell necklace on.
Gary, that's just Gary. That's just Gary in junior high.
Oh yeah. I was just
going to Fat Friday.
I just told Will about that. Yeah.
You had puka shells too, Will. We all had puka shells.
I did it. I had puka shells for like a week. Get out of my house. Get out of my house, ghost. Go.
Uh-oh. The ghost is back.
Oh my gosh.
I hate that kid.
For real.
I hate that kid.
Straight no cap. No cap right now.
I'm sure he's a very nice boy. But I hate that kid.
I don't like him already.
If I see that kid in public,
I'm gonna punch him in the face.
Yeah, I'm gonna kick that kid.
No, I already punched him in the face. You can't kick him now.
I'll kick him while he's down.
You're just trying to like impress me now. I punched him already, and like now it's just. Like,
I kick him, and I look at you, like right.
Did I do good? And I'll be like, no, Anthony, you already punched him. We did what needed to be done. For real, fam. No cap. Well, what are you doing? Okay. you gotta leave it. You can't even be serious.
No. That's near as
tail.
Yeah, she's a cat lady. We're changing it up a bit. No
You have a
longer
little
connected
cat
to
ears
the
on her.
network.
Oh my gosh, I'm so tired.
Yeah, I know. Me too. People are gonna be like, "What is this comic? Is this what they do? Is this why it took so long?"
I apologize. I'm exhausted.
It kind of is at the same time. Kind of is why it's taking a while. We always devolve into some random like draw challenge for Gary. It's entertaining. It's the only reason we're friends with him. But
Yeah.
does its job.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, sure.
All right, now it's 2 towels. I don't know how I feel about that.
Good thing he put that third one in there.
Oh, now
It would have been a lawsuit on our hands.
3 tails? From who?
Huh? Sonic and Tails, dude.
You guys remember when it used to be funny? We used to be young. The world was ahead of us. And now, this is where we're at. I'm excited because I bought a bottle of Lubriderm today. I'm like, I'm going to get rid of that dry skin. That was my day. That was my big achievement of the day.
Just looking at it the whole time when you're driving home.
Like, I can't wait. Can't wait until after I take a
It's
shower.
such a
My
great
elbow
day today.
is getting dry. I'm just going to put it on there.
I got dry elbows too.
Lay down in bed. I know. It's from kneeling on the desk and on like armchairs. Yeah.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah. What about you, Gary? You got dry elbows? This is what this is now. Let's change the name to the dry elbow stream.
Not elbows. No.
What about knees?
I just have overall dry skin everywhere.
Oh, you're soft, Gary. You're soft as a baby's bottom. You also smell like lilac.
Lilac?
Yeah. A nightshade. Did you know our tomatoes are nightshades?
Yeah, they're poisonous.
Did you know that they're... Yeah.
Leaves are poisonous.
Mm-hmm.
Don't eat the leaves, Will.
I've been eating them, man.
That's not
That's where
good.
my brain's gone. Gary, here's a question. What is the longest you've ever spent on some inane object on a painting? Can you remember where you're just like, why am I still on this? You ever feel like you're just tied down by a single piece that you're just like, I'm so fixated on this one thing, like, that I can't release?
Professional work or
Either.
I mean, everything I do. Professional work takes up all my life. So yeah, I mean, the job I'm on now. I want it to die. I've had enough. Of it. So
I feel that's how it always is whenever you draw for somebody else or do art for somebody else that isn't you. I've done like photographers and then like graphic artists that are just like it kills your passion for it, and it sucks.
I'm so over it. That's my goal for this year or something. Find out a way to I don't have to do that anymore.
It drains it. That's what happened when I was working in film. It just murdered the whole passion for it. It just takes it away from you. Yeah. It sucks.
Yeah, when I worked at Starbucks, I was like,
yeah, you were all about coffee.
I was so wanted to be coffee.
You did. We caught you several times just trying to like step into cups. We're like, Anthony, you can't. But then when
I was like, drink me, Will, drink me. And you're like, I can't.
You never did that. You can't. Stop it. Get out of my bed. It's 3 a.m. Yeah. A lot of that.
Well, I'm gonna go to bed.
Let's sleep on stream. Wake me up, Gary. Wake me up when we're back at the hair.
It's the sleep stream now.
We get more viewers that way. That'd be great. Shoulder pinching exercise. YouTube's recommending me a lot of shoulder exercises because it's reading my internet history.
Yeah. That happens to me too. That happens to me too. I sh. Not interesting. Not interesting.
No, I want to hear it. No, give us it. Give us it.
No, I
Also,
was
this
gonna
guy
say
needs-
that. I was gonna say that
My shoulders are
my
so,
my
are
left
so
one,
on
my left
like you're
one.
talking about
Like
your
you're talking about
that you're having with
your rotator cuff.
If you go to the wall,
If you go to the
and put
wall,
your hands on the wall,
your hands on the wall,
and go down,
do you feel any impingement? Because I feel crazy on my left shoulder. And apparently, it's a lot of people have that issue because we're sitting on computers all the time.
Yeah, well, because you're leaning forward. You do that. You get that nerd hunch because you lean forward, your head's back, and you get that weird cream. And like that's my big problem. So many years on the computer, it kills you. And then now like going and trying to lift weights again, I'm just so used to the roll forward shoulders. But you gotta like.
So I just tried to do what you said, and I can't. What do you mean?
Like, do it, Gary. Do it.
Oh, I had my back to the wall. That was my problem.
Why did you have your back to the wall?
Because I thought I had put my things like this and then bent down.
Nah, just do like shoulder a little wider than shoulder.
You got some stank pits there, boy.
Yeah, you got a bit of an impingement.
But
it's definitely from being on the computer.
Define impingement.
Yeah.
It feels like a pinch. You feel like
that's an impingement.
No, impinge. No, Gary did it bad. It feels like a pinch, but what it is that it's all the muscles going over your rotator cuff being pinched against the bone. All right. Well, this stream is everybody step off the stream to stretch stream. Great stream, guys. Great stream we got going on here. For me, because I'm the only people watching.
I feel okay. It hurts.
We all came back and realized that Gary, you're broken. We're gonna put the comic on hiatus for about 3 years. So
it feels fine now. It feels fine now.
Making a big stink about it.
I fixed it. It don't.
That's all you have to do.
It's awkward, but it doesn't like pinch. It just like I can't go any further. Right.
Yeah, because you're hitting bone. There's a bone above it too.
Well, I tried to push past it.
I watched 2 YouTube videos. I pretty much know the shoulder anatomy by heart.
Good. Mm-hmm. Good.
Thank you.
This stream is offering no information.
No one's asking. No one's here to ask questions. So
we're just hanging out right now.
Yeah, I guess.
No stress. See that guy has rolled shoulders. Like he
well,
that guy's posture.
That guy's like, I hope no one picks on me today.
All these patrons don't know how cool I am about my collectibles.
That guy needs some like, he needs like headphones or something around his neck.
Really, you think that they're gonna have headphones when they're hiding out? He just has headphones. Yeah, give him headphones. That's actually pretty cool. Make him Beats by Dre. They need some money.
I don't know if that's how it works. I think we end up having to pay them money.
No, I'm pretty sure anytime you put any type of advertisement in something, they send you money. So also like give people some like Ford logos, some Coca-Cola stuff.
Okay. Erase it, hurry.
Hurry, we're gonna get in trouble.
every logo ever. I like them.
And that's how we make the money, boys. This one background character alone has made us over $500,000.
It's always so hard to do something like there's a mental block when there's body part that's halfway off the page. There's like something psychologically that makes cram it in. And for some reason, the most simple thing I can't draw because it's like
what's blocking you?
His half head is on the page.
Why don't you just draw it above the page and then delete it? Why don't you just do that, Gary? Just draw a rough head above the page. Target? Do like a weird sideways smiley face. That would be cool. Or like a Pizza Planet logo. Because it's set in the same universe as Toy Story. Well,
Well, don't ruin
I
it.
shouldn't have said that. Sorry. The toys come to life. Page 20. Are you just drawing his face now?
He's drawing One Punch Man, dude.
Oh. I gotta switch my battery real quick.
Oh, he's looking too freaking close.
Yeah, he's looking too far down. You know what I could never get when I drew as a kid, which made me give up art and think it was stupid and nobody should ever do it?
Everything.
Well, yeah, but the big thing were legs. Just couldn't get them.
Legs?
They're very hard.
Just couldn't do them.
It's legs are tough. Even more so, legs connect when they connect to that body.
Yeah.
A real long time.
This looks like a tube. Two tubes. Like Anthony apparently had never had a problem in his life.
It's so easy.
Ever.
It's so easy. They go like this,
Yeah.
and then they go like this.
No, you already,
And they got like an S.
No, you already messed
They
up.
got like an S on them.
You already. No, that's not how legs
Yeah.
work. That's an S. You just drew S.
Your calves. To
You just drew snakes.
your calves are
all
your
you did.
whole leg is like a big goofy S
No, my leg isn't a big goofy S. It's an L.
for leg.
Yeah, so you're doing all right, Gary.
Something like that.
That's good.
I don't know. Also doesn't matter.
Is that a setting in Photoshop that it zooms into the layer now? The thumbnail?
You could have it changed.
Huh.
Clip thumbnails to layer.
Oh,
Thumbnails to
I've
layer.
never seen that before. I'm sure it's been like that since version 2.
I've discovered it like only like 2 years ago.
Yeah.
2 years ago.
I've never seen that before.
But it's so much better. Instead of like
Yeah.
I don't know what this is.
Exactly.
I don't know what this is.
That's a good workflow thing to know. Oh, and it changes overall. That sucks a little bit. I wish that it would be individual.
I bet there's a way to do it individually.
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
What always stresses me out every time I see a page is just how to make bubbles, like or speech bubbles, look non-intrusive. Because even when reading comics myself, like they always at some point will become intrusive. Like even if you pull it off perfectly, you're always going to run into one thought bubble where you're just like, well, this is annoying.
Yeah, I mean, that's part of the letterer's pain, is trying to not cover up art, but also make it work as a composition for the entire page.
Mm-hmm.
But some stuff just has to get covered up.
And also, this is a personal preference, and I know that we're probably not going to do it, but automatopoeias, I always feel, are just redundant and mostly good for children. I get why they're there.
Yeah,
It's just a personal preference.
I've done some tests early on when we were trying to, figure out the format of everything. So like when we were trying to figure out the page size and when we were going through panels and stuff, and I did some tests on whether to include it or not. And when you don't have it, I'm sure there are people who pull it off, and I think maybe it's more of like an expert level thing. But when you don't have it, it's not that it ruins anything. It's just kind of like it doesn't push it that little bit that needs to go. There's certainly cases of it where it looks stupid, like the humongous, like kaboom, like silly 1960s type stuff. But there are some like modern day examples of people who do it really, really well, where it almost fits into the artwork itself instead of standing out. And that's the kind of style that I enjoy.
Yeah, and actually, I'm gonna use terms that are probably incorrect, and I'm outside of my playhouse. But I really enjoy actually the onomatopoeias in anime usually, or sorry, manga, because the kanji, I think that's the term for the Japanese words, are much smaller, much more tight, and you can get a whole word out with just like one or two things. I always hated the English language just being so bold and like in your face, and so when you're like zoom, it's like it takes up too much space. But with like kanji, it looks like it's more tighter, and also artistically, their lettering just looks better than, in my opinion, than English lettering, which is just kind of like very bold.
I mean, they're like what are they?
Not flowing.
I mean, it's probably ignorant of me to say it, but their lettering is actual pictures, isn't it?
No, that would be the Chinese lettering, which I think they do use that as
but
well.
Yeah, kanji, part
more,
of kanji I think is Chinese.
Yeah, it is, but they don't use it. They also have alphabet. Like there's an alphabet. Well, there is no Chinese technical alphabet, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, okay. Chinese is just words.
Mandarin words, yeah. But kanji might be the term for the Chinese words. I don't remember. Again,
I'm not an expert, ignorant. Like I said. It's going to be ignorant of what I said, but I know that we're.
But no, they definitely use.
I know that we're in the right ballpark.
The Japanese. Yeah, we're getting close. We're close. And the effort, that's what matters. That's what they'll say when they cancel us. They'll be like, yeah, they're racist, get rid of it.
But they were in the ballpark.
They're in the ballpark. So let them have a comeback in 2 years. That's what they'll That's what they'll say.
What's the cancellation timeline? 6 weeks? Just wait 6 weeks and you can come back and you're okay?
It depends on how bad it is. And how like lovable.
How bad is mislabeling Chinese and Japanese language?
For me, I'd be back in 6 weeks. You got probably like 2 or 3 years.
But I got the money, right?
Yeah, you get the money, but the thing is that comes off as like, because I'm gonna leak some text messages.
Oh shoot!
As well, like that's what happens. Like this is starting the ball,
right?
And then I'll leak the message like of me like going like, "Hey, you want Chinese food?" And you're like, "No, I want some." Burgers.
And then you edit it, and then you release the edited version of like
a lot of slurs, a lot of stuff. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna. Yeah, that's my.
Doesn't
plan.
seem like you're a good friend.
No, I'm actually not a friend.
Oh.
If you really think about our interactions.
I guess you have been kind of hostile over the years.
I mean, all those times I've punched you.
Have you punched me before?
No, you've punched me.
Oh yeah.
Because I grabbed you.
I try to rip your neck.
Oh yeah.
What?
Yeah, Anthony's tried to rip my neck out.
Yeah.
So that's happened.
Rip your neck out.
Off.
Not off. Out.
Not out.
You're not like trying
not
to pull it out. Like you're pinching and then pulling.
Like out of your skin, yeah.
Yeah.
Like your neck. So
that's not really
like
off.
I reach in your skin, and I'm like my hands like in your skin, and I'm like trying to rip your neck out of your skin.
Yeah, but not off. Just out.
Off your body.
Yeah, but off is like usually like taking something off. Like it's. Why are we? I'm abandoning this. We're too deep. We don't have Gary. You need to come in with like a wacka doo. These two are ridiculous, so we can just get out of it next time. Like you gotta like save us.
Yeah, Gary. You know what's really good? Just say wacka doo.
These guys are ridiculous. It'll be catchphrase. Then put it on his shirt.
And like a soundbite button to hit.
That's what we need. That's what this stream needs. Soundboard. Like a lot of stuff. A lot of soundboard stuff.
I think what this stream needs is not 3 tired old people.
Hey, I'm young. I'm the youngest here.
It's your birthday pretty soon.
Yeah, don't tell anybody. I want to see who remembers. I'm doing like that depressed guy thing.
Oh, no one threw me a party.
It's on our fridge. So
you never forget again? I forget dates all the time, and I didn't feel bad about it at all, Gary. But
no one threw me a party. Like that.
Nobody's ever thrown me a party, Anthony.
Can you say that? Tell everyone on the stream what I got you for your birthday last year.
You got me nothing. Oh, you got me all the. You got me. What did you get me? Flowers. Oh, you got me flowers.
Bought you flowers.
See, I actually think that's the ultimate gift for a guy friend. Is buy them flowers. It's unexpected. It's a surprise, and it's lovely.
It's like, why? Why did I get these? Why did I get these flowers?
See, it's all about lifting up your fellow guys, and they need flowers. It was very sweet.
This is a shot. That I would love. Some photo reference. See, we took photo reference for like the half to three quarters of the comic, and we didn't do the rest.
We just got to meet up and take the photos real quick.
Yeah.
Just go panel by panel, and each of us just stand in the poses that we feel the character should take, and yeah.
Well,
just a lovely afternoon. I'll get some pizza. You like pizza, Gary? Anthony?
Costco,
dude, no.
Combo.
No.
Get your Costco combo, which doesn't exist.
Yeah, Costco pizza sucks now. Costco hot dogs.
No.
Because they changed. Yes.
No.
Since when?
What did they do?
Since they changed the hot dog.
We got it after they changed it, and it was fine.
How do you change a hot dog? It's a hot dog.
We got it after they changed it, and it was fine. Like 2 years ago. They could have changed it again.
And it wasn't as good. I remember that. It wasn't as good. It was soup. You want to have a date?
Finally, we get to what I'm trying to get here.
Oh my gosh, guys, it's happening here. This is where it starts.
Let's have a hot dog date tomorrow.
Can I go?
No.
Yeah, we'll go after the gym. Maybe.
Ooh.
Wait,
are you working? Are you working tomorrow, Anthony?
I don't know.
Oh, you want a hot dog date tomorrow? I honestly would love that.
I don't have a message. I don't have a message about working tomorrow, so I'm probably working on Saturday.
Let's do it. And then let's also schedule when we're going to do the shoots, man.
Yeah.
I would love to get that stuff out of the way. I'll bring pizza. Anthony can bring ice cream. Gary, bring the entertainment. I like them wide and hairy. So, talking about dogs. Love big dogs.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know exactly when. So it's hard for me to schedule, but yeah, let's look into it. Gare, that front leg was real nice.
I really like that front leg a lot. I like all their legs. I really like what you did with the armor. There's something about wearing armor and then a raggedy robe over it, like a cut-up cloak. Cut-up cloaks will be cool. There's never a time I've ever seen a cut-up cloak and not been like, I want to.
That image is coming along. That image is coming along real nicely.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Very much. Like
I feel like the one you were working on just now, the top panel. I feel like that's about the state that I saw it last. Is pretty close to that, but that middle one was Oh, never mind.
Wait, go back to that one. It looked like she was cross-eyed.
It looks like she was crushed. But yeah, I mean that middle frame right there looks really nice.
Awesome. That's what I like to hear. Now I got this.
I also like that sculpting heads always makes him look like Boba Fett at the start. So every time you do it, I'm like, oh my gosh, you're drawing Boba Fett for me?
Boba Fett in this now?
Yeah! This is now a Boba Fett comic, guys. We'll do it better than Disney ever did. Rest in peace, my childhood. Rest in peace.
What was the note? Pulled pin.
Yeah, pulled pin.
I think that's in the gun. Right? The pin's out. Oh my god, my back, guys.
I gotta look at what kind of. I gotta pull up the reference. That I made for her gun.
I know this is very important for the stream, but we're doing hot dogs tomorrow. Seriously.
All right, we'll do hot dogs. It's fine.
Okay.
What? Oh.
Are you talking
And
Are you talking about the one-off picture you did for her?
Yeah. Well.
kind of.
Yeah. And then also just the reference of what her gun looks like.
It's almost like the Halo 2 gun.
No.
Thanks, Damon.
There we go. Finally, we got somebody.
Hot dogs. Get your hot dogs.
All right. So now in this hallway, I want a poster where it's called Damien Wrath.
You'll never get it right.
Oh my god.
Oh, it's Damon.
You'll never get it right.
Can you just change your name for me? Can you just do it? Just be a cool guy.
Damien.
Just be a cool guy.
Damien Roth.
It's Damien Wrath, and that's his name. And he's a vampire, and he lives in the suburbs. And it's a sitcom about him and his teenage daughter.
Pitch me this show about Damien Wrath.
It's called Damien Wrath, and it's about Damien Wrath, and he's like a very like Transylvanian vampire, and he has like a preteen, and he's like dealing with being a single dad because he got somebody pregnant, and then she had dumped him off on him, and so he's learning how to kind of meld into Southern California like preppy society, but he's also dealing with the fact that there's this vampire hunter that's always chasing him, and the vampire hunter's drunk because he's a drunk, and he's kind of sloppy, but he constantly wants Damien to pick up the game.
You're losing me. I need to get to the central. What's the central conflict?
Back to the daughter. The central conflict is just learning how to raise a preteen daughter in this modern society, and with all these iPhones and iPads, he's never used a computer. Yeah. Let's do it.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. What do you mean? What are we gonna do?
We're doing the show. Delete the comic. Delete all the files. Delete the master files. We're doing this. This is the new comic.
What is can he go in the sunlight, or what? What are the rules?
No, that's an ongoing joke. Is that he's always carrying an umbrella, and they're like, Damien Wrath, why are you carrying an umbrella?
Why don't they just call him Damien? Why do they have to call him both names?
Because it's a full name. It's a dash, and it's explained in the first episode.
Oh, he gets really upset.
He gets upset about it. He's not happy. He's not happy in his place. He also has massive depression, and he deals with that as well.
I'm not fully on board.
And the catchphrase for the quacky neighbor is Damien, because he's. No, that's little.
I don't like that one bit.
We'll put it in the writer's circle. We'll get it around.
I don't like it one bit.
And it's just about him coming out of his shell because he was a recluse for so many years, and now he's just constantly bombarded with going to Goodwill.
Does he live? Does he live for a long time? Are we going
He's a vampire.
I'm just trying to find if we're following traditional vampire rules, or if we're rewriting.
All the rules are intact. All the rules are intact. He sleeps in a coffin. He hates garlic. The catchphrase sold. Damien Wrath is on board. We'll even pay him half.
Don't encourage.
We'll pay
Don't
him
encourage him
for his life rights.
Don't encourage him. Don't encourage him
for the W.
The catchphrase is terrible.
Damn! That's whenever he whenever he does something cool, and so his neighbor helps bring him out of his shell. Maybe they fall in love. I don't know. We'll see. That's a season 4 thing. It's like a will they won't they for a little bit. I like it. I think it'll be good.
I think it's a good idea.
We can have some crossover. Yeah, Netflix will pick it up in a second. You are so right. No, we'll get canceled, and then we'll have a small social media campaign for doing it, and then all the writers and actors will get together on a Kickstarter and be let's finish the season off right, and then we'll just suddenly go really dark with it. People are this isn't the show I remember. So
just
it'll be a cool classic.
Deal with super.
It could also be a musical. Issues. It could be a musical.
Yeah, it can. You're right.
Anthony,
it really could
songs.
Be a musical. Yes.
It could be anything we wanted, really. As long as it's called Damien Wrath.
Oh, yeah. Quibi show? I'd watch that.
We'll have a lot of guest stars, mostly just Jimmy Fallon in different wigs. Or what else do we got? I mean, you're obviously going to be the showrunner.
Me?
That's an interesting show.
Me or Damon?
No, Damien Rath is going to be the showrunner.
Damien Rath is the character.
Showrunner.
But the showrunner is Damon.
And he's the showrunner. Yeah. And it's going to say unaffiliated on the bottom, but we know, like, on the inside, like, we know that he's, like, kind of running the whole show. And we can blame it on him. A series of music videos, yeah. And it could all be done from the perspective of a Indian immigrant. Like he's actually the one narrating the show. In Hindi as well.
It sounds really good.
It's honestly a passion project of mine, and I would appreciate it. Get working on it.
I've been thinking of this for a long time.
Bobby.
What the heck is
dog
Gary going?
What the dog doing?
What's the dog doing?
What the dog doing?
Are you talking to me?
Yeah, what are you doing?
I'm talking to the dog.
Just
talking to a dog.
Just me? Just hanging around.
Stupid.
You know, why can't you draw faster? Just draw faster. I wanted to look down and see like it all done. It's not.
I mean, this
person looks really cool. This looks like Boba Fett.
Gary.
This looks like really cool Boba Fett like fan art. I'm digging it. I'm liking it a lot.
I mean, it is super interesting to see the character take form like that. She's got awful trigger discipline though.
Oh no, it's like one of those. It's like connected to her helmet. Write it in a little exposition at the bottom. She actually has good trigger discipline. It's just connected to her helmet, so she only fires when she wants to. We'll write that in. Full explanation.
She actually doesn't have that part of her finger.
Yeah, write that. Yeah, she's missing that part of a finger, so that's how she has to hold it.
We'll write that in.
Mm-hmm.
And she's got a claw hand on the other side.
From the mind of Damien Rath comes Damien Rath.
From the brilliant mind.
You're changing your name. Like, we're not doing the show unless you also change your name. Never be anywhere near any type of murder, by the way, because just your last name, you're going to become the prime suspect.
Oh, Rath? That guy?
That's it. That's that guy. He's one of the 7 deadly sins. Bring him in. Hook him. No trial. Life in prison. Get him out of here. Punch him in the face.
Punch his lights out. All right, Gary. When you're at a stopping point with this, I'm gonna cut the stream here.
Exhaustion.
I'm pretty good, I think.
And so, baby, Boba Fett is part of lore. The most humble mind. Damien Rath becomes the greatest Quibi show ever. Damien Rath. Yeah, that's the pitch. That's the whole log line. We'll take it to the studios. We'll bring it to them.
You gonna break through the
glass ceiling of men in Hollywood? Yeah.
The picket lines with your show?
Yeah, they won't stop me. They'll be like, stop.
Like, you can't stop me. And then security will say, sir, you need to stop.
I am Damien Rath's agent.
No, but I got a show. I got a show to sell, though. And then they'll say, oh, you got a show?
No, we need those. Come right in.
Lower? Yeah, we're going real low with this one.
Did they add a good ruler into this yet?
No. They don't care. They don't care. It's not on their radar.
Does Lazy Nizumi have a ruler? Yeah, but it doesn't work.
But it doesn't work.
Conflicts with the smoothing of Photoshop.
Well, okay, so Lazy Nizumi. No, I don't use Lazy. Maybe they do. Wait.
I thought they had a ruler.
Okay, yeah. So I have a like there's this which is really cool. But it just takes some time to set up the perspective. But once you have it,
it'll like either start drawing there.
Oh, yeah. And what is
So
that's huh.
So
You draw the straightest lines ever, Gary.
I'm really good.
How long have you been doing this for? Like a few weeks?
Something like that.
You pick it up fast. You pick it up real fast.
The thing is though, it's like sometimes you don't. You just want a ruler. So you can either just put a ruler up, and use that, which I don't ever do, even though this is here.
Yeah, Damon, that's how we actually got the name of the comic.
Yeah, Gary's is. Thanks for telling me, Damon. Thanks for telling me that audio was looping. Gary, can you talk again?
Yeah.
Okay. It should be changed now. Something with your screen sharing. I didn't turn off the audio coming through your screen. I don't know. It's stupid, but it should be fixed now.
Everybody's gonna laugh at you, Gary. Like, gosh, we've lost all street cred. Thanks a lot, Anthony. God.
It's okay. We didn't really have anybody show up today.
We had Damien
except for the one that matters. That's what
showrunner of the show that's coming out next summer.
I know. And if you let me finish, you would let me get to the point where I said that he's a forgiving person and he'll accept us.
You don't know. His last name is Wrath. I think forgiveness is the last thing on his mind at all times. It's one mistake with him and you're out.
We run a tight ship here.
Thanks for joining us, Damon.
Yeah, thank you, Damon.
We didn't really plan much on doing much today, so we didn't announce it or anything. It was just kind of a little hangout.
But we'll get right to work on that concept when we get back to you. Our people will talk to your people.
All right. You good? I'm going to shut her down.
Peace.
Yeah.
I want to sign off. What's my sign off?
What's your sign off?
You just did it.
Wacka.
Wacka.
We did it?
We wacka. Wacka, dude.